Stop right there. If you are over the age of 60, please do not swallow that pill just yet. The bottle you are holding in your hand might not be the health booster you think it is. In fact, it could be cutting precious years off your life. We often assume that vitamins are just harmless insurance policies for our health, but that rule changes as we age. When you were 30, your body could filter out excess nutrients with ease. But now, your metabolism has shifted. Your liver and kidneys work differently, and what used to be helpful can quickly turn into a toxic overload. We are going to count down the top 5 supplement mistakes that seniors make every single day. The first item on our list is simply a waste of your retirement money, which is annoying enough. But the third item is far worse because it can stiffen your arteries like rock. And please, you must stay until the very end for the final vitamin, because it is 1,000 times more dangerous. It interacts with common medications and can land you in the emergency room overnight. Let's get these dangerous bottles out of your house right now. Let's start with a supplement that is likely sitting in your cabinet right now, masquerading as a brain booster. It is called folic acid. You see it added to breads, cereals, and almost every cheap multivitamin on the shelf. We are told it is good for energy and mood. However, there is a massive difference between natural folate, which comes from leafy greens, and synthetic folic acid, which is made in a lab. Here is the problem. As we get older, our genetic expression matters more. About 40% of the population carries a gene variant known as MTHFR. If you have this variant, your body struggles to convert synthetic folic acid into the active form it can use. Instead of helping you, that synthetic acid just floats in your bloodstream, unprocessed. It acts like a traffic jam in your veins. High levels of unmetabolized folic acid can be tricky because they can mask a vitamin B12 deficiency. You might have low B12, which causes nerve damage and memory issues, but your blood tests look normal because the folic acid is hiding the problem. You are essentially paying money to confuse your doctor and clutter your blood. The fix is simple. Check your labels. If it says folic acid, throw it out. Look for methylfolate instead. This is the natural form that your body can absorb and use immediately, regardless of your genetics. Wasting money on fake vitamins is frustrating, but this next mistake is 10 times worse because it actively damages your cells. We are talking about iron supplements. Many seniors take iron because they feel tired and assume they must be anemic. But unless your doctor has specifically diagnosed you with anemia and prescribed this, adding extra iron after age 60 is a dangerous game. Iron is a heavy metal. When we're younger, especially women, we lose iron regularly through monthly cycles. But in our postmenopausal years, or as men, we have no natural way to get rid of excess iron. It does not just leave the body, it accumulates. It gets stored in your heart, your liver, and your pancreas. Think of a car left out in the rain. Oxygen reacts with the metal and creates rust. A very similar process happens inside your body called oxidative stress. Excess iron feeds free radicals, which accelerates the aging process of your tissues and organs. It is literally biological rusting. You do not need high-dose iron pills that turn your digestion upside down and age your cells. You can get all the iron you need safely from food. A serving of spinach or a small portion of red meat provides iron in a form your body can regulate. If you have plenty of iron stored already, your gut simply won't absorb more from the food. That is a safety mechanism that pills completely bypass. If rusting your cells sounds bad, this next item is 100 times more dangerous because it attacks the very skeleton holding you upright. We are talking about vitamin A, specifically the form listed as retinol or retinol palmitate on labels. You have probably heard that vitamin A is good for your vision and immune system. That is true, but the source matters immensely. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning your body stores it in your liver and fat cells. It does not flush out easily like vitamin C. When you take a multivitamin with high doses of retinol every day, it builds up. Here's the scary part. High levels of retinol compete with vitamin D. They fight for the same receptors in your body. Vitamin D is what helps you absorb calcium and keep your bones strong. When retinol takes over, your bone density suffers. Studies have linked high intake of retinol supplements to a significantly increased risk of hip fractures in older adults. You are taking a vitamin to stay strong, but it might be making your bones brittle. The solution is delicious and safe. Stop taking retinol pills and eat beta-carotene instead. This is the pigment found in carrots and sweet potatoes. Your body is smart. It converts beta-carotene into vitamin A only when it needs it. If you have enough, it stops converting. It is a built-in safety switch that supplements destroy. Broken bones are painful, but they usually heal. This next vitamin mistake is 1,000 times deadlier because it affects your heart. For decades, we were told to take massive calcium pills to prevent osteoporosis. But new science has revealed a terrifying calcium paradox. When you take a high dose of calcium carbonate, which is essentially ground-up limestone, without the right cofactors, that calcium does not always know where to go. Instead of traveling to your bones to strengthen them, it can get lost in your bloodstream. It settles in the soft tissues of your body, specifically your arteries and heart valves. It hardens into plaque. This calcification turns your flexible, healthy arteries into stiff pipes that cannot expand and contract. This significantly raises the risk of heart attacks and strokes. It is tragic to think that in an effort to save your hips, you might be sacrificing your heart. But there is a way to direct traffic. You should never take a calcium supplement without its partner, vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic cop. It activates a protein that grabs calcium from your blood and physically carries it into the bone where it belongs. Without K2, calcium is a loose cannon. Always look for calcium from food sources like yogurt or leafy greens first, and if you must supplement, ensure it includes vitamin D3 and K2 to protect your heart. Heart risks take years to build up, but this final category is 10,000 times more urgent. If you take this with the wrong prescription, you could end up in the hospital tonight. We are talking about supplement-drug interactions. The most famous one involves vitamin K. We just mentioned that vitamin K is good for bones, but it is also the clotting vitamin. It helps your blood thicken to stop bleeding. If you are on a blood thinner, like warfarin, taking extra vitamin K can completely neutralize your medication. leaving you vulnerable to clots and strokes. But it is not just vitamin K. Consider St. John's wort. People take it for mood, but it is a powerhouse that affects your liver enzymes. It speeds up the way your liver processes drugs. This means it can flush life-saving medications, like heart pills or statins, out of your system before they have a chance to work. It effectively renders your prescription useless. Another hidden danger is potassium. If you take medication for high blood pressure, it might already help your body hold on to potassium. If you add a potassium supplement on top of that, your levels can spike, leading to dangerous heart rhythms. Natural does not always mean safe when you are mixing it with modern medicine. We have thrown away the poison, and your medicine cabinet is safer for it. But do not feel discouraged. The goal is not to stop caring for your health, but to care for it smarter. The best way to ensure safety is the brown bag test. Once a year, put all your vitamins and prescriptions into a bag and take them to your pharmacist. They are the experts on interactions and can spot dangers your doctor might miss. Remember, the most powerful vitamins are found in the produce aisle, not the pharmacy aisle. Your body was designed to extract nutrients from real food, where they come packaged with the perfect balance of fiber and cofactors. Now that you know what to avoid, you are probably wondering what you should be eating to reclaim your energy. I have put together a complete Super Ager food list that works better than any pill. You can watch that video right here. It is 100% safe, delicious, and backed by science. Click right here, and I will see you over there.